long-lived plants that Roberta brings to us. This one is the long-lived ponytail palm live plant. $34 is the price, 3 payments of $11.33 with free shipping and handling on your credit card. Now, we are already in advanced orders. They'll ship out on the 28th of this month. It's a house plant, so of course, you don't have to worry about putting it outside, but we do have to get you to get on the reserve list because we've sold out of our immediate shipment. So first off, talk to us about this long-lived ponytail palm. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so unique, almost Dr. Seuss-esque in a way.
Seussical.
But here's the thing about these. These are low-light, long-lived houseplants.
Low-light,
so think about a bathroom, think about an office space, think about a bedroom. This is something that can live anywhere in your house. You don't need to have artificial light or even necessarily very bright natural light through a window. And what's even better, Jane, we water these once a month.
Really?
I mean, think about that. A plant that you water 12 times a year.
So here's the thing with these, I would set an alarm on my phone to go off to let me know when it's time to water, because otherwise you'll forget about it. And with the palm, it's so funny because you think palm trees, you would want lots of sun, but it's the actual opposite.
Yes.
So if you've got that dark corner that you've only ever been able to put faux plants, here's the tree, here's the plant for you.
That's right.
Devin, Derek, talk about how it comes and what we can anticipate in terms of growth.
Definitely. So right out of the box, you're getting, this was planted from a seed. This took us quite a while actually to grow, about a year and a half from seed. That's the slow part. Once you get them home, we did all the waiting for you, then they grow much more rapidly. What I love about this is basically you're always going to have these pretty strapping leaves on them, and that's really what we're looking at. You know, there's no flowers, on these,
right?
And that could be a great thing for certain people that don't love pollen, but also there's not much to worry about. What I love about this is it does bring that pop of life anywhere in the house.
Gives us the drama, right?
Yeah, so what you see here side by side, this is about, I would say, 6 months from the time that you got yours.
Okay.
And then as we go, we've actually got a little progression here. Here, I love this size. This is a really nice size.
Look at these.
It's about a year from the time that you get yours, maybe a year and a half, depending on, you know, where it is in the house. But look at this beautiful, this is actually how we get the name ponytail palm.
Yeah.
Just imagine putting a hairband right around there.
You know, it's funny. My girlfriend for Christmas gave me a pot that her mother made that has like a face on it. Oh. So it has like the eyelashes and all. This would be great because this would look like the ponytail coming out. Right?
And then here, another really nice shape and size.
This is how many?
It's a couple years from the time you get yours. And I want to point out actually this trunk, as they mature, they get very bulbous on the bottom, which actually gave them their other well-known name, which is called the elephant foot palm.
The elephant foot.
Now, these are actually not related to palm trees at all.
Oh no!
But they have that look of a palm, and that's why they've been given the name palm. Yeah. What's fun about these though is each one still looks very unique. They still have a lot going on, but they're as low maintenance as a houseplant. I
like low maintenance on a houseplant. Now look at these.
Well, so now here I want to talk about size. If you want to keep them small, keep them in a small container. If you put them in the ground, they come from Mexico actually. In the wild, they can get rather large. Yeah. In a container that's really big, they can get large. But if you want yours to stay that size for 20, 30, 40 years, keep it in that size container. These are going to live decades on end with ease, and that's why this is such a fun house plant. Again, outdoors, planted in the ground, there's nothing to stop its root growth. Yeah. They can get pretty large, but if you want a nice sized house plant, don't worry about that. Something like this, it's never going to outgrow the container you put it in. Okay. So it's easy to manage the size.
And you don't have to stake it as it's getting bigger as long as you're putting it in the right amount.
No, because it's got a really hefty, thick stem. It's going to hold all of its own
And then what about feeding this? What do we need to do with fertilizer?
Great question. They don't need much. These are natural desert dwellers. I would say maybe a couple times a year you could put a little plant food on them. You know, we have some really good options. But I would say though that if you're going to leave it in the same container year after year, It's nice to either refresh the soil and give it a little something new, or to fertilize it again a couple times a year, because eventually it will eat all the nutrition out of the soil, original soil that you've given it.
What a great housewarming gift. Again, this would be a really nice one to give as a gift so that whoever you give it to can enjoy watching it grow and get bigger. The grower's pot and what you see has been growing for a while, at least a year.
That is true.
So when you get it, you're going to transfer it into your first pot, and the first pot is going to
It could be this size, or it honestly could even be this size.
Or you could just go into the larger.
Yeah, I wouldn't go much larger than this one. Just to start, and then as they get bigger, you can always transfer them. It's very easy.
Right, and of course, then we have, you know, the monster, which I love.
Yeah.
This is M132052. It ships out on April 28th. So again, you can enjoy that as well. Derek, thank you so much. And in terms of potting soil, we talked about